Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I hope you like, share, comment, and subscribe because you know you love me and you love this personality and you keep coming back for more. So ensure that you subscribe so that you don't miss any time I post a video. So in my previous installment about how to grow long hair, I list out about 9 or 10 tips on how to grow long hair, and I said that I'm going to go in depth in a future video about each tip or step that I gave for more clarity. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about hair porosity. So if that sounds like something that you want to know more about, keep on watching and ensure that you watch towards the end because I'm going to show you a test and list some characteristics so that you will know what porosity your hair is. So what is porosity, you may ask? So porosity is the ability of your hair to absorb and hold on to moisture, right? And that's just a basic layman terms for you out there to understand. I don't know the in-depth intricacy, but that's how I understand porosity to be. So there are three types of porosity. You have low porosity, medium or normal porosity, and high porosity. So low porosity is when your cuticles is very tight and it's less porous, so it's harder for moisture to enter into the hair. But once moisture goes into the hair, then it stays moisturized for a very long time, right? Low porosity hair tends to get product buildup very easy because through the cuticle is tightly closed. Products tend, if it's not open using gentle heat, products tend to sit on top of the cuticle layer instead of going into the cuticle, which will, if your hair it has product buildup, it won't absorb moisture, right? And there's a debate going on if whether you're actually low porosity or if you have product buildup, because really and truly if you have product buildup it can act like you have a low porosity hair, and how you prevent that is by clarifying your hair. Like with low porosity hair, you have to constantly clean and clarify your hair so that you don't get product buildup. Also, you have to ensure that you are using lightweight products, right? You have to ensure that you're using like water-based liquid products like sprays, or if you're going to use a cream, ensure that it's lightweight, it's not too thick, because if your hair, if it's too thick, it's going to weigh down your hair. You need something light and creamy so that you can moisturize, not moisturize, so that it can absorb better into your hair so that you can have maximum hydration. So fun fact, I have low porosity hair, but I haven't tested my porosity in years, and your hair porosity can change over the years. So the longer your hair is, the older it becomes, right? And remember that your hair is dead, so it cannot be repaired. So because it's old, that means it's been through a lot more, so it's going to tend to be more porous, right? So there's a possibility that my hair porosity might change, but we're going to find that out because I'm going to do a hair porosity test with you guys. Yes, so my hair is low porosity, and how I moisturize my hair, I tend to like to use a lot of gentle heat. Either I always use a shower cap whenever I'm doing my hair, or if I have my spray bottle, I'll put warm water in it so that I can open my cuticle so that products can penetrate into my hair. I also have a hooded dryer attachment, the plastic one that I will use whenever I'm deep conditioning or moisturizing my hair. I also have an Afro Steam cap, and that also, you know, gives gentle heat. So whenever I'm deep conditioning or moisturizing my hair, I do that so that the products don't sit on top of my hair but penetrate my hair so that I can get the benefits from the products, right? Yeah, so If your hair is very dry, there's a possibility that you are low porosity. And one of the other ways that you can tell if you're low porosity or not is that if your hair gets wet, it stays wet for a really long time, right? Or if you spray your hair with water, I'll insert clips of what I'm talking about. Like the water literally run off your hair like a repellent. It doesn't absorb into your hair. Or if you're in the shower, it takes a long time for your hair to get wet. These are characteristics of low porosity hair. And low porosity hair tends to be more protein sensitive. And I wish persons would stop be like, oh, I don't, you low porosity hair does not need protein. Like what are you saying? All hair needs protein because our hair is made up of protein. So protein is very essential in maintaining the structure and the bonds of the hair. Low porosity hair does not need that much protein. So it's important that you are looking at your ingredients to ensure that your products are not filled with protein, because too much protein can cause protein overload, especially if you have a low porosity hair, right? So ensure that you are using moisturizing products majority of the time, but you do in fact need protein. So the next porosity is medium porosity, and it's pretty perfect. Like it absorbs moisture and it holds on to moisture in a normal amount of time. It's like normal. It's like it doesn't really have any ick. Ick meaning it doesn't really have any problems. It just go about it day being perfect. Right, and finally you have high porosity hair, which means that think of it like a sponge gets wet quicker, easily, because it is very porous, right? But as soon as it gets moisture, it releases the moisture, right? And that's the problem with some high porosity hair. When it goes in the shower, it gets wet quicker and easy, but you find that you're not holding on to the moisture. It's because you might be high porosity, and high porosity benefits from doing protein treatments, right? High porosity hair needs protein treatments because with high porosity hair there is a lot of gaps in between, and what the protein will do, it will fill in the gaps, or what the protein will do will fill in the gaps and strengthen your hair, right? Because high porosity hair tends to be weaker and easily to break off, right? So it really benefit from protein treatments. High porosity don't necessarily mean that your hair is damaged, because you have persons that have natural high porosity hair, and you can attain high porosity hair if you bleach your hair. Relaxed hair tends to be more on the higher porosity side of things, but your hair still can grow if you have high porosity, right? So what you would do, you would use heavier products to seal in moisture, right? So if you're moisturizing your hair, you will tend to use a thicker cream so that your hair can hold on to the moisture much longer, right? But important thing to note, that even though high porosity hair can benefit from protein treatments, that doesn't mean that you're going to overdo the protein treatment, because your hair still can break if you have too much protein in your hair care regimen, right? So it's all about moderation. And all these porosities can grow long, thick, healthy hair. No porosity is better in a sense. You just have to ensure that you know how to take care of your hair. It's all about learning your hair and learning what works for your hair. Because even though I say that I'm low porosity and I benefit from using lightweight products and less protein treatments, I find that because my hair is pretty dense, she thick, right? I like thicker products, right? It keeps my hair moisturized longer. Granted, because I know how to moisturize my hair and I use gentle heat, I can moisturize my hair like once, maybe 2 times out of the week, and my hair stays moisturized longer. So because I don't want to play in my hair too much, because a part of retaining your length is manipulating your hair less, I tend to just like to do one go, like on wash day. I just moisturize my hair really good and use thicker products so that it stay moisturized longer. But if your hair is on the finer side or the lower density side, you will definitely benefit from using lightweight products. But it's is kind of tricky in a sense, and I'm going to insert some videos, a video clip of me talking about low porosity, where I feel like I explain it more in depth, because I also mention hair texture as well, because when you have a low porosity, high density hair and coarse texture, I feel like that you can get away with using thicker products, right? But if your hair is high density but fine strands and low porosity, you definitely would like to use more on the lightweight products. But my hair is high density, fine strands, low porosity, but I kind of like in the middle kind of products. So it's all about mixing and matching and trying to find what works with your hair. It's definitely trial and error, right? So wheresoever I feel like this video needs more explanation, I will definitely put a link to the other video where I go really in depth. So yes, let's get into the demo side of this video. Let's see what my hair porosity is now. Alright, so this is room temperature water, and this is a clean bundle of hair. So I'm going to take a couple strands and drop it into the water. I tried my best to ensure that this video is not too long. Let me know in the comments below if you like these kind of videos. Thank you for all the new person that subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, and don't forget that God loves you. And I will definitely try to ensure that the next video that I put out, I think I'm going to put out like a how to detangle your hair videos correctly. I'm hoping that I don't take so long. Like, I'm praying that I can put it out before 2023. Like, cause the year is just going by faster than Usain Bolt in 100-meter race. Like, I don't know what is happening. The year just whoop. Wow. Yeah. So, bye.